Scarpins Avenue.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sklar Country, the virus edition, aka the Pandy Pods,
aka George Center.
It is George Center. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. Aka two men, one Afghan between them.
AKA one Sammy Couchy,
two fans of Fauci.
We are here,
and we're ready to rock. Give you guys some stories, a little bit of a break in your day. That's what we do. We just try and give you a little bit of love, a little bit of comedy break, a little comedy breather,
something to chew on.
The world is still acting like idiots, and we have to, thankfully, and we have to call it out in some way, shape, or form, and that's what we like to do on the show. It helps us understand life. It really does help me break down how the world works.
It helps me cope with idiocy sometimes, as if we get a chance to like go after it.
And no matter what it is, it could be a positive thing. Like this story that we have right now is somewhat of a positive story, but I don't know if it's necessary. I understand. I'm trying to wrap my head around why this happened.
Maybe our efforts could be placed in more productive areas, is what you're trying to say.
Now, I don't know if this is just the young kid in me coming out, but I still love inventions.
Yeah.
I think inventions make the world a better place if they're done correctly. They usually solve problems that need to be solved.
The video that Rex Chapman put that
I reposted, subtweeted about the guy
who made a mask gun.
It's like a mask shooter on her. It shoots a mask on your face,
and then it sticks to your face.
And he got it to work.
He took it to the beach and like started putting it on people's faces. It's kind of brilliant.
It is so brilliant.
So that solves a problem. Assholes who don't want to wear masks, who are just against this entire movement to try and be safe, whether we know it's 100% helpful or not. Don't you want to just do it in case?
Yeah, and I just think that what a great idea.
It'd be a great thing to give all Costco workers,
door greeters. You get one of these.
Walmart. Someone
is acting like, say, excuse me one second. Let me just take a look at your card. And when they're looking down,
or out of Marshalls, which we'll get to later. When a Karen or a Kevin shows up maskless, pa pa pa.
Yeah, which boom. I think we already got to that. We did already get to that. Yes, we did. We already did. That's right. That was the other day. Or if you're at a Smashmouth concert.
Yes.
Literally, that's what they should call this thing, the Smashmouth.
That would be the best.
Smashing it right on your mouth. That's why people invent things like solar panels. Take we've already ruined the ozone layer. The sun is beating down hotter than it's ever beat down.
Let's harness the power of the sun to give us electricity, to give us energy, give us renewable energy.
And then there are these types of inventions that help no one and serve no purpose really whatsoever. They are, in my opinion, the inventions. There are the kids' macaroni art on a plate.
Yes.
Like they did it.
Good.
They did it. You put it in a drawer.
I've never seen macaroni art on a paper.
I would love to see a macaroni Van Gogh self-portrait.
No, I'm sure someone could take macaroni and do probably Van Gogh because it's similar to like thick brush strokes. But
how come that hasn't happened?
But I'm sure it has. A kid's use of macaroni to create macaroni art has never been good. I'm going to be on record saying that.
When they literally put the last piece of macaroni on the glue, you open up the drawer that you're going to put it in, along with like your old envelopes and old used checkbooks.
It'd be great to actually say what you're going to do with. So thank you for this.
We're just going to put this in a drawer for 2 years, forget about it, and then we're going to throw it away. August 20th, a British inventor who set out to create a more environmentally friendly ice cream truck. I like it. I'm on board. Broke a Guinness World Record when the food dispensing vehicle was declared the world's fastest.
So
I like what he was initially thinking, making the environmental.
Every ice cream truck should be electric.
Yeah,
every single one. I still think we need the adult ice cream truck,
which is just a beer truck.
Mud slides, frozen strawberry daiquiris, frozen margaritas. Just place like a little white snake.
Just vodka popsicles. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down with it.
Yeah,
all right.
Mommy could go run out of the house.
That's right. Oh, the adult ice cream truck is here. Although, can you imagine that? Like the stops and starts of an ice cream truck make it perfect to be an electric vehicle. Yes. You'll never burn the fuel. You'll never burn your charge. You charge in the morning, you're great for the whole day. Although, can you imagine that trying to take an ice cream truck across country?
Like on the freeway?
Would be the most annoying 2 weeks ever.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have to keep the music going the entire time. Yes. It'd be terrible.
Yes. On music alone, you want to become a serial killer.
But the stop and start nature of the vehicle, perfect for electric. Guinness said that Ed China, EDD.
That can't be his name.
That can't be his name. Ed China. Eddie China broke the record. He broke just like China, didn't he?
Yeah, he did break that.
He broke the record for the world's fastest ice cream truck when he took it to a top speed of 73.921 miles per hour at Elvington Airfield in Yorkshire, England. Why are you doing this?
Why?
What is the point of doing this?
Why are you trying to drive an ice cream
What
truck?
does it matter?
Does it make the music go faster? That's what I want to know.
If you're trying to drive, why are you trying to drive an ice cream truck over 70 miles per hour?
Under what circumstance would you ever need to go 70 miles an hour in an ice cream truck unless the kids are crazy and you need to get away from them?
How many times have you been in your neighborhood, you heard the ice cream truck coming through the neighborhood? Ice cream truck goes by and someone says, you know what? I love this truck. I love this guy. He seems pretty clean.
Yes.
Which is probably the best compliment you can give an ice cream truck guy.
Ice cream truck operators are like referees. If you don't notice them, then they're doing a good job.
He seems pretty clean is like the best compliment you could pay an ice cream.
That's like saying he's a saint.
Yeah. He looks like he hasn't touched too many children
All right.
inappropriately.
This guy's the best.
He's the best.
And it's never a woman. You're never going to see a woman.
I love our ice cream truck woman. You never hear that phrase or sentence. She's so sensitive. She really listens. Like you're never going to hear that.
That sounds creepy. Even that sounds creepy.
But nobody is out on their front lawn saying, I love this ice cream truck, but the one thing I really wish...
I wish it goes so slowly.
Yeah, I can't believe it only tops out at 45.
God, I wish it could go
wish it could top 72 miles per hour. No one has ever said that ever.
That would make the bomb pops taste better.
Would it?
It's not like they don't have a freezer on board. And
that would
taking it from a... Like, okay, if you're taking it from a giant freezer and the faster you go, the more...
It'll melt. You're racing against the clock.
Melt. If you're racing against the melt, then yes, you need to go 72 miles an hour. Otherwise, you don't need it.
There's no ice cream truck driver alive who A, has a solid relationship with his extended family, and B, wants to drive faster through the neighborhoods. You're not going to make money that way.
That's the opposite of your point.
Who is this invention for, British man?
Nobody.
Ed China, who's it for? What purpose does it serve? China said that he was inspired to build his own ice cream truck engine when he discovered some London boroughs had banned vehicles due to their emissions. Yeah, again, I'm with you.
I like it.
Great.
Seems important.
Lower the emissions. And it seems like it does seem important. The inventor said that his ice cream truck originally had a Mercedes Sprinter diesel engine until he used his conversion kit to make it run on electricity.
Good for you.
Now you're listening. I like it.
Good.
I like it. China said that he's hoping to make his conversion kit publicly available in the near future to allow ice cream trucks to continue to work without polluting the air. I love that I know it's his name, but can we be mad that this idea came from China?
Yeah.
Are we allowed
to? Not the typical source you would think of to come up with an anti-pollution vehicle.
Ed China sounds like a name that a racist guy would make up for an Asian man.
Yeah, we got Ed
China over here
with his electric ice cream truck.
All right, Ed China, go drive your electric. Okay, it's like I feel bad even saying it.
His name is David Wu.
Even though that,
don't call him Ed China.
Even though that would be true, it sounds like a slur. China previously set 6 Guinness records for vehicle speeds, including a 2006 record for the world's fastest office, what does that mean?
Why?
The world fastest office?
Is that Steve Carell on a jet ski? What is the world's fastest?
I don't understand. Remember the old Seinfeld bit? It's like he did a bit about paperweights.
Yeah.
He's like, why do we need paper? How much paper is just flying off of desks in offices that we need to weigh it down? Well, if you're in the world's fastest office, Jerry, there you go.
I guess if you're going 87 miles per hour, then maybe we do need paper.
Nail that TPS report down. The inventor said that his next goal is to break the world's fastest record for motorized shopping carts, which stands at 70.4 miles an hour.
Why?
Again,
why do we need this?
Under what circumstances would you need to go 70 miles per hour through a grocery store?
Motorized shopping cart. Is that a Jazzy?
That's
like
a Jazzy.
That you ride.
That's the type of thing that people who can't walk used to ride around the grocery store like a Walmart.
A diabetes cart.
Yeah. That's just what we need. 4 cart pileups over in the in your local Kroger in the cereal aisle.
It's like the Daytona 500.
Turn 3. No. Again, if you are going to spend your time inventing something,
let's do something that actually we need.
There needs to be a purpose for it. Like the electricity in the ice cream thing, that's good, but making it fast, who cares? 70 mile per hour shopping carts are not going to improve things.
That's not going to improve the world.
Same with the fast ice cream truck. Maybe instead of making ice cream trucks faster, you can make a breathalyzer test for each ice cream truck driver.
Yeah, how drunk are these dudes? These guys got to be drunk.
The truck doesn't start if you blow 0.1. And by the way, that's more than the legal limit, 0.08.
Right.
Maybe you can come up with a fingerprint ID that plugs the driver's record into a police database.
Yes.
If you're clean, you go serve some kids some ice cream. If you're not, you don't get to do it today. Bad news is kids aren't getting ice cream any ice cream sandwiches today.
Good news is we've just solved 4 cold case files.
There you go. Or if we're going for speed, why don't you invent the world's fastest COVID test? Can we do that?
How about results at 80 miles an hour?
Use
80 minutes for a result.
Here's what we're saying before we take a break.
And we need this in every sense of this word.
Use your powers for good, China. Use them for good.
There you go.
All right, that's the first story. Down in the books. Mm-hmm. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we got another one for you. Oh, we got a doozy for you. Stay with us. This is Sklar Country the Virus Edition. Don't go anywhere.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. We are still selling tickets, but they are going fast for Mike Birbiglia and Michael Doty, lead singer from Soul Coughing. He's got great original solo work.
About 25 tickets or so have been sold for the meet and greet after the show. So if you want to be a part of that, there's going to be one pre-show and post-show. I think there's room for, if you want to do both, you can. We had such a good time talking to people and answering questions ahead and afterwards. And then the show was a blast.
It's like seeing a live show. If you screen mirror onto your TV, it's like watching a live show off of your TV. Which
I love. People have given us such good feedback. I can't wait to do it again. Mike Doty, Mike Birbiglia, September 26th, eventbrite.com, Live Dome People Town. Get your tickets.
Get your tickets now. I want to sell it out. I want to sell it out with you guys. So let's do that. All right. Last story of the day. It doesn't have a ton of details, but it pretty much, in my opinion, sums up the political process at a local level at this point right now. At the national political process. It's
a goddamn fist fight.
It's a microcosm of what's going on.
It's the opposite of civil.
Okay. And any line that used to be avoided is now
all lines are crossed.
Without hesitation. Okay. A fight over the placement of political signs in yards has led a Florida man to punch his neighbor in the face.
Okay. I'm not sure that that's the best way to handle the situation.
Yeah, retaliation is just 11 yards away, dummy. He's your neighbor.
That's right.
He's going to be living there forever.
Get ready for dog crap to go over the fence every day. Like, this is now going to escalate. Right. Do you understand?
It's not going to end.
Someone's going to get kidnapped. Just get ready.
So let's get into the details. Deputies say the fight happened on Shell Road in DeBerry.
Mm-hmm.
Is it called Shell Road because there's a Shell station on the end of the road?
Probably.
Or is it sort of near a beach?
Probably there are random shells in the lawn.
Right.
You know how like a lot of
Florida where everyone's just a shell of their former self.
There you go.
What were you going to say?
That's it. That's better than anything I had to say.
According to records, the heat started when a witness told his neighbor that Anthony Vullo
sounds like any of a number of thugs on The Sopranos.
Yes.
Get Anthony
over here.
Anthony.
Crack some skulls. You hear me?
Anthony. Aunt Vullo.
The witness, or as we'll call him or her, the shit stirrer,
mm-hmm.
told Vullo's neighbor that Vullo had taken his political sign and thrown it across the yard. So the neighbor, who's not named in this story, who he told your sign got thrown, so let's just call him David Turtletop.
Sure, why not?
I just want to call him.
Sure.
A man who's always in a little, like a maroon turtleneck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, confronted Vullo. After he got this information, he's like, I got to confront the guy.
Yeah.
And asked him, why did he throw the sign across
the yard?
It's almost like an old joke. Why did the angry Vullo throw the sign
across the yard?
To get to the other side.
To get into the mob.
This is how I know he's in the mob. Because the dude didn't even deny it, all right? When he asked, why did you throw my car? Yeah. He said, I didn't like that David Turtletop put his sign up in a way that blocked my sign.
So he did the only thing he could have done, which is pick up the sign and throw it across.
Yeah, it was his only choice. I mean, what else could he have done in that situation? Ask him to move the sign?
Yeah.
That would be
civil.
Absurd.
Yeah, that'd be in this climate. That's ridiculous.
Like, doesn't that mean he's in the mob? In what world would that have been possible to actually ask someone to move?
He did the only thing he could do.
He threw it across the yard.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so during the confrontation, according to witnesses, I wonder if it was the same witness.
Yeah, who's the one who started? It's right.
This guy or woman just wanted to see a fight on their street. That's what I'm convinced. The person is like, hey, by the way,
he threw your sign over there.
So if you want to do something about
he's in there right now.
It's like, that's how bored we all are with our quarantine lives. We're like, you want to start a fight between two neighbors?
It's like a local UFC.
It is.
Get into it.
Fight Island.
All right.
On your block. So according to the witness, I'm going to say it's the same guy. Vulo pushed the neighbor during the confrontation, which is so
weird.
That doesn't sound like Vulo at all.
Does that sound like Vulo?
He seems like he would.
I would just be like, I'd be like, does he have piano wire? Because I want to live to see tomorrow.
Doesn't it sound like Ray Liotta's character from Goodfellas? Like he went over to his yard and just started
pounding his face up with a gun, with the butt of a pistol. Yeah, right? It does.
Beating him down the driveway
That's
while
right.
His wife looks on like approvingly. So Vulo pushed his neighbor. Neighbor pushed back.
Yeah, always good to push a guy back who's going to push you.
Yeah, always good to push a guy back whose initial reaction was to take your sign out of the ground
and throw it across the yard without asking you to move.
Asking you if you could move it. Right?
That's like punching a tiger who growls at you.
Yeah, so
you're going to get bit.
Don't do it. That's when you realize, by the way, that this whole story is taking place in Florida.
Yeah.
For a second, you forgot about it because Vulo was throwing signs across the yard. And you're like, maybe this is Jersey. I don't know. But then you're like, oh, this guy decides to pick a fight with the hothead next door.
That's it.
It's Florida.
That's it. Stir it up.
A place where people take golf shots over alligators and just step over them and walk through.
That's right.
I saw that video.
That's right. I did see that.
House of Highlights.
It's insane.
The craziest thing I've ever seen. So when Vulo then gets pushed, he apparently punched the guy in the side of the head.
Because again, he had no choice. He had no choice but to that is him de-escalating it. At least he didn't kill him.
So they're neighbors though.
Yep.
This is going to make for the most awkward Halloween ever.
Trick or punch right to the temple. It's going to happen.
It's all so short-sighted.
It's so Florida,
right? I would never. I mean, think about it, man. Would you ever start beef with your neighbor?
It's a long play. If you're gonna escalate to a fight, there's no way to get back down.
They're not, an
apology is the only way forward, and it ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen in this case.
Nope.
Not with Vulo. It's not.
By the way, your home is supposed to be where you relax.
It's your oasis,
right? So now there's just so much tension. I can't imagine living right next door.
Every time you walk out to your car, get your mail, you got to look out and see if your neighbor's gonna
see if you're gonna get cold cocked. Come on now.
Every time you wake up and go outside, you got to look and see if you got retaliated.
You willingly entered a war. This guy threw your sign across the thing. Just put your sign somewhere else.
And of course, the article doesn't specify which political candidates.
I found out whose was who, and I think
it's going to be surprising.
It's going to surprise you that the guy who punched the guy was a Republican. Yeah, that's what happened.
See, I think it would have been better if they were both Democrats.
That would have been great.
Look,
I don't like your sign.
We both have Biden-Harris signs, but yours is in front of us.
I like them because I'm more of a fan of Biden, and the other ones, I like Harris more. I'm really excited about the prospect of a potential woman of color being in the highest office that she's ever achieved.
Yeah.
The other one's like, well, you're blocking her out. Your Biden is blocking out my Harris.
Look, here's the deal. Don't ever put a Kanye sign on your lawn. I think is the moral of this story.
A Kanye sign means you blowtorch everything up.
Yeah, that means you're taking it all down and throwing it in.
But a Kanye sign means we're going nuclear on this thing.
Is he still in the race? That's my question.
I have no idea.
Is he still in the race?
I have no idea. I didn't even know if he graduated. All right, that's a show.
There you go. That's a show.
That's how we do it.
Tight show.
Fun show, tight show. Love doing it for you guys. We'll continue to bring you the funny. It's how we do. Get your tickets for the Eventbrite.com Live Dumb People Town September 26th. Stay connected, stay protected, don't get infected. We love you guys. This is not a hoax.
But we have got the joke.
Wear a mask. We'll see you tomorrow.
La-ti-da, la-ti-da-ti-da-ti-da, la-ti-da.